when a guest walks in, the first thing that you'll see is that they'll have 20 new friends immediately. That's the first thing that you get.
You know, I tell my wife, I say, you know, I'm all for 2.5 hours of PVP. I said, it beats going and paying $250 an hour for a therapist, you know? I mean, seriously, you just show up and you feel so good. You might have all kinds of problems or stress in your life, and then you just get there and you're singing, and 15 minutes into rehearsal, you forgot about all that.
We have a wide variety of people, and one of the things about Barbershop is that the love of singing is sometimes the only thing we have in common with each other. We have people in range from college age to in their 80s. We have engineers, we have doctors, we have college administrators, we have people that work for the railroad, we have retired people, of course, and so one of the things is it brings a really diverse group of people together, but we all have a common love of singing.
The guys come together, they get to know each other, we become a family. We do a lot of things together, not just on the risers on Thursday nights when we rehearse. We become true brothers in the brotherhood of Barbershop Harmony Society, which is very unique in the fact that I don't believe there's very many other groups, if any, that become this close in a short period of time.
And this is one of the big joys of singing in a chorus like ours, is that you have these intergenerational relationships that form between the men.
The best thing that we have to offer is the camaraderie that's associated with this hobby. And I've seen it universally answered that way. Recently, when we had an impromptu survey done in a seminar we were at, and they asked everybody, they gave them 3 sheets of Post-it notes, and they told everybody to write down the most important thing to you in barbershop music. And then they had all these different categories along the wall, and when they were finished, the most filled one was the one that was interaction with others.
The bottom line is this: if you have music in your heart, and I mean only a little bit, joining a chorus like the Palmetto Vocal Project can only expand that love that you have. It only nourishes it. It only makes it thrive more and more, because we work so closely as a team to better understand what it means to make beautiful music.
You're going to be able to get up there and you're going to be able to start working on material that you've never seen before, but by the end of the night, you'll be singing right along with the rest of the guys.
As impressive and intimidating as it may seem when you're watching it from the audience, it actually really is a lot easier than it looks, especially when you utilize all the great resources that we have for new membership.
We give you learning tracks as well, so that if you are an auditory learner, you can put those tracks on in your car or your headphones, and you can learn your part as you're driving to work or out for a jog or whatever it is that you like to do. But with these part-specific learning tracks, you can learn your part very, very quickly, even if you don't read sheet music.
If there were one thing I could say to encourage you to come to PVP, it would be life is short. And I know a lot of people that have gotten into barbershop that wish that they had done it 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They just wish they had known about it. So I'd say there's no time like the present. Try something that might be a little bit new. It might push the envelope a little bit, but you might be pleasantly surprised on just how uplifting and how much it can change your life.
Do you want me to do that line again?
Sure.
Why wouldn't anybody want to join PVP?